Hello listeners, it's me, Cuthbert. Before we start, I should mention that Ick features in this episode, but this edition was recorded before the recent falling out between Ick and the show around the time of Paul's birthday. So, sadly matters are not resolved, and Ick has not yet returned to the studios. We hope to hear from him soon. Enjoy the show, and I may speak to you again later!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good luck, studio.
And now, another really exciting episode of the Shy Life podcast.
Oh, it's the Shy Life podcast.
All I wanted was a pie, and then I hatched out of an egg.
Okay, bring the mic over. He's ready to record.
It's the quiet ones you've got to watch, you know.
Is it metaphorical? Is it deep? Is it deep?
Boy, he's not all that shy is right.
Blimey, Governor, it's the Shy Life podcast.
Excellent.
594.
Bonjour et bienvenue au podcast The Shy Life.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Shy Life podcast with me, Paul the Shy Yeti. How are you doing? I'm alright. So, what's our episode going to be about today? Well, it focuses on one of our regulars. He's somebody who's around us all the time and often doesn't get, I think, the praise he deserves. But, I'm talking about Martin, Sniffy Martin. Yes, Martin Not Holmes. And this episode is all about something that happened to him recently. Yeah. It's not something that happens to many people. And in a way, I guess he should be quite flattered. But anyway, let's just say that Martin has won a prize. And he wants to tell us all about it. Okay, let's run the theme music. And when we come back, you'll hear what's been going on. All right, run that theme music.
Darling, it's the Shy Life podcast.
Yes, but it's a positive thing. The High Life, the Shy Life.
You won't find a cast of characters like this everywhere.
Hello, Paul.
I'll go anywhere but potato.
Delicious.
Hello, campers. How are you? You quite like a big bang, don't you, Paul?
Go Shy Yeti.
Oh, I hope he hasn't found out my secret. I think he has.
If you thought that was bad, just listen to this.
Yeah, I'm strangely drawn to Yeti Uncle John's ankles as well.
Has the Shy Life podcast slowed down? I don't think so.
It's all gooey and meaty. Yum, 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 yum.
Has anyone seen my hot sausage?
Oh, I can't wait for it to begin.
It's the Shy Life podcast.
I like that. Yeah. Hello.
I can't believe it, Paul. I'm very excited for him. I know, Cromitty. It's always nice to win a prize, but Martin's one of those unsung hero type people. You know, he's quite a mysterious guy. He's one of the younger regulars, of course. Although we don't know quite how old he is. In his 30s, I think. He's got connections with investigations and police, and he's our Sherlock Holmes, but not Martin Holmes. Yeah, we've said that before. And so yes, he's been involved in the show for goodness. I can't even remember how we first met Martin. I can't remember his first appearance, but I'm sure if we went back across the archives, we would come across it. Oh yes, of course, Paul. I mean, he's one of those people who just sort of slips into your life. He is. Obviously, more recently, we discovered that Tallulah was his biological mother, which he didn't know at all. And, she thought he was dead, I think. And he knew he was adopted, but anyway, that's all done and dusted now. The two of them are united. Martin lives with Tallulah at the music school and helps her out. And it's a lovely thing to see, isn't it, Cromitty? Oh, Paul, it is marvellous. It is marvellous to see because, running a music school is difficult to the best of times. And I'm not sure who used to help her around the school before Martin came, but Martin's like the janitor and, does everything for her, runs all sorts of errands. Yes. Of course, Tallulah's not been quite herself since the, late summer. She never really got over what happened at the garden party, and it's really affected her. It's changed her. I don't know if you've heard in those episodes, listeners, but she's not the person she was. She's a lot more. How would you say it, Cromitty? Well, she's a lot more brusque, a lot more. A lot of what used to be Tallulah was very jolly and lovely and caring, and a lot of that is gone. And I know Martin is very keen to get her examined in case she has some illness, but it could just be post-traumatic stress after what happened at the garden party, even though she was not threatened directly, but she was there. We were all threatened, I guess, but she reacted very badly. Yes, but, for the moment, they're running the school. Martin's having to sort of step in and do a lot more of the PR type stuff because Tallulah hasn't got the patience for it at the moment. Anyway, we're not talking about the Tallulah side today because we're celebrating Martin because he's won this prize. But we don't know what the prize is for yet. He seems particularly cagey about it. Don't you think, Cromitty? Well, yes, I would agree. It's like he wants to celebrate, but he doesn't want to tell us what the prize is for. Yeah, I know. I actually spoke to some of the others earlier in case they'd heard a bit more than we have, but I guess, seem to have any more knowledge than we did. But anyway, have a listen to this. All right. Martins won a prize. What's that for? Like a bingo? Or, tiddlywinks or something? No, Yeti Uncle John, it's a really big prize. We just don't know what it's for. Well, has he not told you? He's not told me. We thought he might have told you or somebody else. No, he's not mentioned it at all. It's the first thing I've heard of it. Oh, what a prize, has he? Well, it's good. It's good for the lad. He deserves it. Maybe it's for, something to do with the music school, because he does help out Tallulah a great deal. Probably got some sort of, best Hoover person or best duster. Best duster. Well, duster, because he's not actually a duster himself. He's not like a human duster. No, he's not a human duster. Martin does a lot more than just dust and Hoover. Particularly of late, he's pretty much been running that music school, whilst Tallulah does, what Tallulah does. Never mind. I just thought you might know. Oh, well, do let me know when you find out. Yes, we should be seeing him later today, so if you want to pop over. Oh, yeah, I might do that. All right. Speak to you later. Speak to you later, Yeti Uncle John.
Martin's won a prize? Oh, that's lovely. The boy deserves a prize.
Well, yes. We wondered if he'd said anything to you about it.
No, Paul. I don't know anything about it. I'm very glad to hear it, though. But you don't know what the prize is for.
I don't know what the prize is for, no. I'm just trying to think. I mean, Yeti Uncle John suggested a few things, which may or may not be... Well, no, what he suggested was a bit sort of, best duster or best Hoover.
Oh, Oh, Paul. Yes, he does more than that, doesn't he?
Exactly. Well, never mind. He's coming over later. If you want to come over for a cup of tea, perhaps we'll know by the time you arrive.
I might do that, Paul. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'll speak to you later.
Oh, my darling. Oh, how wonderful. Martin's won a prize. August, darling, Martin's won a prize. Oh, that's lovely. I hope it's for something great.
I'm sure it is, but we don't know what for as yet. But he's coming over. If you're free to come over, then, we can have a little celebration for him. But I don't know, it's a bit short notice.
Well, darling, we may have time. We'll see what we can do. We might just turn up.
Yeah, I just thought you might know more about it. I mean, Martin has been known to help August with his exhibitions and things, hasn't he?
Yes, darling. Yes, when he actually has them.
Yeah, but he's been to Pickle Hollow, hasn't he? And he's been up in space.
Yes. August has had exhibitions in Pickle Hollow. Actually, definitely, he's had them.
Yes, he has had some real exhibitions.
We still don't know what he's been up to.
No, it's fine. But, he's still got that box to open.
Yes, well, hopefully he'll do that soon.
Yes, I hope so. But anyway, August has done exhibitions in Pickle Hollow and up in space, and Martin definitely helped set things up.
Yes, he has. Well, maybe it's for something to do with that.
Might be. I guess we'll know when he arrives.
Well, I'm thrilled to find out.
Well, show up if you can. If you can't, I'll call you and let you know what we've learned.
Marvellous, Paul. Okay, well, we might see you later then. We might see you later.
Okay, August. Oh dear.
Bye-bye, darling.
Bye, Bettina. So nobody really knows what's going on. No, but it seems like we might be having a little party for him. I hope he doesn't mind. No, I'm sure he won't, Paul. I'm sure he won't mind. Everybody likes a party. I mean, even though he hasn't quite explained what it's for, he has confirmed that, he has confirmed that he has won a prize. And it must be more than just like winning £10 on the lottery or something like that for him to be quite as excited as he sounded when he called. Yes, he did sound excited when he called, didn't he?
Paul, I'm very excited.
Well, I'm pleased to hear it, Martin. Excited about what? What's happened?
I've won a prize.
Won a prize? That's wonderful. Cromitty, Martin's won a prize. Oh, how special. Martin, well done. What's it for?
It's the first prize. I'm going to get like a thing, a statue, like a trophy.
Great. But what's it for?
Yeah, it's a great big prize. Yeah.
But what is it for, Martin?
I'll tell you later. I'll come straight over. I want to tell you. I want to tell you in person. It's a bit of a funny one. Yeah. All right. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, Martin. We'll be here. Oh, he's gone. Paul, do you remember what he said, though? It's a bit of a strange one. A bit of a strange one. Oh, yes, what the actual prize that he's won. Yeah, well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh, he's here now. That must be him. I guess so. It's not the postman. We already had the postman. Did you now? Cup of tea.
Hello, guys. It's me, Martin.
Hi, Martin. Did you bring Tallulah?
No. I haven't actually told her about the prize. She's very busy. She's marking exams or something. I don't know what's going on.
Is she any better, Martin?
I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say she's any worse. But I still can't get her to the doctor's.
Oh, dear. We need to lure her there. Would she follow a trail of breadcrumbs, do you think?
Maybe not breadcrumbs. Cake crumbs, perhaps. I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah, but when you've been through some sort of shock, which we all have, but which particularly, affected her, then... Anyway, we're not here to talk about her. We want to know about your prize. I hope you don't mind, but I've invited 1 or 2 other people over for a cup of tea. And, we all wanted to celebrate with you.
When you say other people, who do you mean?
Oh, just Yeti Uncle John and Ick, and maybe even Bettina and August if they're free.
Oh, I guess I don't mind them coming. Yeah. As I said on the phone, It's a bit of a funny prize, but it's a big prize. And I'm going to get a trophy, and it's quite unexpected.
Well, any prize is a good prize, you know. There are loads of podcasting prizes. Charlotte Podcast never gets a prize. Oh, Paul, I'm sure it does. You just may not have heard about it. Well, isn't it the point that if you win a prize, you're supposed to be told about it? Well, you know. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Anyway, well, will you tell Cromitty and I what your prize is before the others arrive? So we have, you know, you're here and we really want to know. And I think perhaps we should know first. Oh, Dealey's here too.
Oh, Dealey's here. That's all right.
Come on, Dealey. Come and sit down. Yes, come and sit down. Martin's going to tell us. Yes, Martin is going to tell us what prize he's won. Very exciting.
Yeah, it's very exciting, Dealey.
Oh, come on then, Martin. What is the prize?
Well, it's actually a prize from Venus.
From Venus, the planet? Oh, really? Not just an international prize, but an intergalactic prize. We did wonder if it was something to do with when you helped August for, you know, his various outer space exhibitions.
Well, yes, it kind of was. It's how I was noticed, I suppose. Although it's nothing to do with August at all. Well, not as such. But as I say, it was through the experience, the opportunity that he gave me that, I was noticed.
Marvellous. I did say, didn't I? You did say, Paul. You did say it might be to do with outer space. So, trying to think, best scene shifter, best artistic display, or, I don't know. What was it that you won?
I've been voted Rear of the Year of Venus.
Rear of the Year? Do they still do that? I mean, I wasn't sure that still happened anymore. I remember one of ABBA got voted Rear of the Year, but that was back in the 70s, and, well, isn't it a bit problematic these days?
I don't know about down on Earth, Paul, but up in Venus they still have Rear of the Year competitions, and I've been voted Rear of the Year for 2022 on Venus. Although I don't think they call it 2022 up there, it's something else, but anyway.
Wow. Does that mean Martin has the best bottom on all of Venus? It does. I always said Martin had a very nice bottom.
Oh, thanks, Cromitty.
He does. Martin, you do have a very nice bottom. But I feel a bit embarrassed at saying it because you're my friend. Oh, I think a good bottom is a good bottom, whether it be on a stranger or a friend. You're probably right, Cromitty.
Oh, I think you're right, Cromitty, too. I'm just a bit, well, a little bit shy about it.
You've got a bottom like yours, Martin. You should celebrate it. Yes, we should celebrate your bottom. I mean, you were just helping at the, at setting things up. I mean, I guess you were wearing what, like jeans or clothes that were sort of workman's clothes or casual clothes, not smart clothes, and yet somebody somewhere involved with the competition appreciated your bottom.
Yes. Well, the thing about Venusians is that they have sort of X-ray eyes.
My goodness, does that mean they saw through your clothes?
Yeah, I think so. So, even though I was in my clothes, they saw through my clothes. So they appreciated my naked bottom.
Oh, Martin! Oh, goodness. You've got to be some sort of pin-up.
I know, I don't know what to say, though. I don't know what Mum will think.
I'm sure she'll be fine about it. I mean, golly, it's quite a lot to take in, isn't it?
It is, Paul. It is funny. You're allowed to laugh.
I think I might have to laugh, although appreciatively. Yes, I mean, gosh, maybe we could put it on the, the front of the podcast. What, Martin's bottom?
Well, if you really want to, Paul.
No, I meant the fact that Martin is in the show and he has won the award. I guess it's possible. Listeners, I think it's time for a Sutton Park clip or a quiz or something. It's a lot to take in and we've got guests arriving. Congratulations, Martin. We're big fans of your bottom on this show. And to be Rear of the Year on Venus is not something to be sniffed at. Although, being that you're sniffing Martin...
Paul, this is getting very confusing.
It is. No, I think, what does Dealey make of all of this? He's gone very quiet. Listeners, have a listen to this, and when we come back, gosh, yes, we may have taken it all in by then. All right.
Yeah, taking in my bottom.
Oh dear. Well, winning a prize, you can't say it's a bum deal, can you?
That's a very bad joke, Paul.
Well, that was bad even for you. Sorry.
It is beautiful here, is it not? Is it not like paradise? It's nice paradise here. Yes, that's right. Now, I hope you are feeling more at ease with yourselves. You really did find out too much about me. Yes, you nearly died, but in doing so, I turned the tables and now the situation is different. I wish to be accepted, and you caused the only diversion. So you see, I had to brainwash you again. You will not interfere. Should you have any doubt, you will immediately fall asleep before you can tell anyone. Alright? You do understand, because if anyone is going to spoil things, it should be me. And the wedding is so soon. So soon. Now, go back to the house. If anyone asks you, tell them that nothing is wrong. Tell them you lied. You saw nothing. It was merely a game. You know what to do. So go now. Go now. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Mummy, I hope you lock that door properly. We don't want Gustav and Abaddon getting out. Really, they'll be fine. Yes, I hope so. I've been quite fine going by myself. You didn't need to come with me. No, I had to come. I had to. It was only right. You might need assistance. Who knows, we may even better get the will read if you are seeking advice. All I'm saying is that you know how careful we have to be when we go outside of the park, and I just want to speak to Maine, that's all. Trying to find out where he is. He and Clive, perhaps some combination that can work out exactly what the results are. I got them with me, but well, I'm glad you're coming with me. It is nice to have company, but we just got to be very careful, alright? Come on. When do we get to have a race? We've been walking for hours. Surely won't be. Better track us yet, and we can just rest for a while. Oh, it's a good point. Good point, Director. What do you think, John? Can we take the chance? Can we rest? Just for a little bit. Oh, what about it, John? Hey? Oh. John? Oh. You can never be too careful. We will not rest till it's dark. Whilst we can still be seen, we must keep moving. Once night falls, we'll make camp. We've got a long way to go, a lot to do. We don't risk taking public transport. We must only go by feet. We must take care to cover our tracks. You've got to understand, we can't afford to rest. Not now, not yet. Just come on. Oh, I'm sorry guys. He's both. It makes sense kind of, doesn't it? Come on. Bill. Zanzibar. You saw them then. But you cannot be sure exactly which direction they went. Well, it is nice to know that they did not leave the area too long ago. You do realize that I do have bargaining power. And I know that you're probably unable to help me and that the shares are probably of no use to you. But I do have copies. Yes. They're not the originals, but they don't well look like it. Should the controller ever return, well, I may have bargaining power, who knows. But he is not here, at least not in action, not able to observe us. I need some advice, and I thought that you would probably be the best person to talk with. Can you think of any place where they would hide? I need to, let's say, I need some backing for my attempts. You know, I have a score to settle, and I wish to find every one of them. Obviously, my main problem is with Hampton, but I am sure that you yourself have scores to settle with John, and who knows what else.
I see what you are saying. I see what you are saying. I do not see how I can assist you.
Well, I am sorry if I have misread the situation, but I did imagine that this was something that you would be interested in personally. If I am wrong, of course I see your problem. You yourself are unwell. You have very few followers, very few backup. Well, I am sure that in some way we should work together though. We both have an aim. We both have been betrayed. How can I see this? Can you think of anyone who would perhaps finance this mission? I mean, I am well trained. I will have no problem finding them well. Not in the long run. But the trouble is, there are many elements to this. There is the revenge, obviously aspect from my point of view, towards Hampton, Peppard, for what he did to my father. There's also the fact that Hampton has amassed a great massed fortune, which is, he probably does not even remember where half of it is himself. What I really need is some backing. Somebody who could help me along with this, help us all. I mean, we could end up with quite a tidy package, you understand.
Yes, I understand you. I understand you. You need some backing. And, yes, I can say that it would be a great use, and I am more a supporter of Charles than you are. I'm not one of us. And Hampton himself tried to infiltrate himself into my cult. He is responsible for its destruction as much as anybody.
Good. Good. I see that you have as much of a complaint as I do. But if the controller is not here, and when in other circumstances, I'm sure he would be quite willing to back us. Who do you say has enough access to funds that could help? I mean, all this traveling, all of this, I need certain equipment, and I have no access to my funds. I'm afraid I am not as rich as I used to be. Listen, had been hoping to make some money by selling these fake shares to the controller, and obviously that has all gone wrong. So it comes down to it is money that is the problem.
I cannot hail them if I do not have some finance. Can you suggest anyone who could help me in this area? Yes, why certainly yes. Yes. The executives. The element of the executives are corrupt. Like the controller, like us all. They would be the best people to speak with. Speak with them. They will finance you. I will come with you. We will discuss the matter. I cannot see they will disagree or turn you down. Yes. Yes. It is the best thing to do. Thank you for your help. So much, Zanzibar. Yes. I can see this land is going to be profitable for us all. Yes. Do not worry. Should be a success. Soon.
Martin, we're very excited for you, darling. Winning a prize? Oh, how splendid. Oh, yes, congratulations, Martin. Well, thank you, Bettina, August. It's lovely. It's lovely of you all to come over and join me to celebrate. But, I mean, I don't know what you're going to think when you hear what the prize is for. Oh, darling, I'm sure it's something splendid. Does Paul know? Yeah, I had to tell Paul Croppity knows. But yeah.
Well, Martin, I'm sure it's something that you're more than worthy of.
No. Yeah, I've been told so.
Well, Martin, is this your first big prize? Maybe it's the start of something big.
Well, I'm not sure about big. Nicely proportioned, I'm told.
You what?
It's all right. Darling, where's your mother? Why is Tallulah not here? I don't know. I felt a bit self-conscious.
You didn't invite Tallulah? You had a success?
Oh, Martin, you should have invited her.
Paul, do you think we should have invited her? Well, it's up to Martin. He's won a prize. And, it's a prize. A prize is a prize. I mean, it's not the most serious prize in all the world. Well, certainly not in this world. But, it would have been nice for her. But if he doesn't want to, then who are we? Then who are we to sort of intervene? Yes, you're right, Paul. Go on then, Martin. Tell us what your prize is for. I can't wait to get a sniff of that champagne.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, guys, we do have champagne. That's very kindly bought for the event by Paul and Cromitty. And, as you see, we have some nice nibbles and cakes and stuff to have with that. Yeah, it is true, I have won a prize. It's not the most, it's not a BAFTA award, let's say. It's not a Nobel Peace Prize. It's not even the Best Podcasters Award. But I appear to have a certain allure about me that goes down very well on Venus. Oh, darling, yes. Oh, golly. Do tell us more.
Yes, please. Martin, you must tell us the whole story.
Well, it was whilst I was working over there on one of August's exhibitions, actually. Oh, yes, I had a show on Venus, didn't I? Yes, and you came and helped. Oh, I'm most grateful, Martin. Oh, darling, yes, we were most grateful. Whilst I was there, I was noticed by somebody, and my name was put down for an award, or like a nomination for an award. I didn't even know anything about it until I won it.
No, it's Interesting, curious. Well, what's the award? I wish you'd get on with it, Paul. I know, but then we know about it, don't we? So.
Well, I've been voted Rear of the Year on Venus for 2022. Applaud, guys. Oh, darling. Oh, darling, that's wonderful. Oh, there is no award greater than a Rear of the Year award. It's a bit frowned upon these days. I don't think they do it over here so much, but Venus is a different place, a different time. Wow. Martin, well done. I always said you got a cute little tushy. Oh, you have? Particularly, when did you say that? Oh, it's all right, August. Your tushy is even cuter, but alas, you were not headhunted or bum hunted on Venus, darling.
Oh, this is marvellous, Martin. Oh, you know, it's one of those awards you look back on when you're an old man, and you think, you know, back in 2022, I really had it.
He might still have it when he's an old man.
Well, yes, maybe he will. But Martin, it's a snapshot of, you know, how cute your bottom was in 2022. And who cares if it's not politically correct? We're not talking about Earth, we're talking about Venus. You have the cutest bottom on all of Venus.
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, you know, when I heard about it, I couldn't help but smile. There's one other thing about my bottom. Apparently, Venusians have X-ray eyes. So, yeah, it appears they have fully appreciated me.
Yeah, that I'm not quite so sure about, Martin, but I guess if you don't mind them seeing your bottom.
No, it doesn't bother me. Maybe I should start an OnlyFans.
What, just of your bottom? I guess you could do. Oh, yes. I mean, there's no shame in things like that these days. Not that there should ever have been shame. We're very sex positive on the Shy Life podcast.
Well, I'm not saying I'm doing anything sexy with it. I'm just existing. But who knows? A little bit of beer money.
Well, we have a Patreon. So why shouldn't you have an OnlyFans?
Well, I'll think about it.
Well, you know, having the cutest bottom on all of Venus is a good thing. But, you know, what would have been really great, though, is if you had the best bottom on Uranus. Oh, yes, Uncle John, we've done that joke far too many times. This isn't Big Fatty Online. Oh, sorry, Paul. I'm sorry, Martin. I don't mean to cheapen the moment.
That's all right, Eddie Uncle John. I get the joke, and yes, it would have been ironic, wouldn't it? I don't know if they do competitions like that on Uranus. I mean, I don't know. Ick, what do people look like on Uranus?
Well, they're a bit different than Venusians. I can tell you that. I've heard they can be a bit arsey on Uranus, but that may not be true.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh, it's a good one.
Darling.
Still, it's always good to be appreciated, Martin. Are you accepting your prize? Up there or down here or where? Like, when? What? Tell me. If you need a ride, let me know.
I thought it would be quite nice to attend in person, but I think I only would be going if you gave me a ride, though, Ick. So, yeah, thank you.
No, that's fine. Martin, I just thought that perhaps they were going to send transport for you.
Not that they've mentioned.
And when is it?
A week today, I think.
Well, we'll sort it out. Plenty of time for me to do a quick MOT on the spaceship. Sorry.
Can we all come? Are you allowed to invite guests, Martin?
Well, I imagine so. I'll find out.
Oh, that would be marvellous. I would love to see you win an award on Venus. Yes. I will applaud your assets.
Oh, darling. Oh, Martin. I'm just glad that you've been, awarded. Sure, it's just the first of many awards. Martin, I think I should paint you. Would you be up for that? I think that you and your cute derriere need to be, tastefully preserved in a portrait. Well, sure. I don't mind. I don't mind doing that. I've done the odd photo session, before now.
You've done photos. Did I take them? Did I take any photos of you, Martin?
I think you were asking, but I don't do it for free. Although for you, August, you know, that would be a great privilege.
Oh, well, we'll arrange it.
Martin, look, I don't want to embarrass you, but considering that your Uncle August now knows all about this and will be painting a portrait of you, really, don't you think that it's time to tell Tallulah?
Oh, I don't know, Paul. She might just think it was silly, or she might be embarrassed. You know, it's difficult.
Look, Martin, I completely understand, and I'd be a hypocrite to say otherwise. I mean, I got my mum to proofread my Mouse of Commons books back in the day because they were nice stories about, you know, the Mouse of Commons. But I've never asked her to proofread my poetry. I would feel that, well, it's one of those things where, you know, your parents are your parents, and, you know, it's like you don't want to talk about sex in front of your parents. Well, maybe some people do. Maybe some people have that relationship where they can, but my parents aren't like that. You know, when I write a poem or I write a prose piece meant for a more adult audience, I mean, by no means am I explicit, really, you know. I think, you know, I'm a quite sort of old-fashioned conservative, not small c, conservative, you know, British person. We don't talk about things like that, you know. When I listen to podcasts, and some people, they tell all their stories in the most explicit detail, and that's great, but I don't think I'll ever hear Shy Yeti talking that way because I'd embarrass myself. It's the sort of thing I might talk to Harry or Jay the Horn Cub about, but, you know, just between friends. I'm just not cut out to be that sort of podcaster, and so in the same way, I'm not prepared to share really sort of more adult material with my parents. So, Martin, you know, that's my bad, that's my hang-up, but I don't think it would go well. So I totally understand how you feel, Martin, but I don't think Tallulah's like that. What do you say, Bettina?
Oh, darling, I think Tallulah would be fine. You know, I've had the odd quite, cheeky chat with her. She's not as much of a square as you might think she is, darling.
Oh, well, you know, I don't know, I think as Paul said, it's a bit of an old-fashioned gentleman. I mean, I know I'm the youngest one here, but it's just sort of, I don't swear in front of ladies. I never have. I sort of have an old-fashioned respect, I suppose, that perhaps these days is considered a bit sort of weird.
Oh, no, darling. I appreciate it. I like a more old-fashioned gentleman like my August. Oh, yes, I would never swear in front of a lady. It's most inappropriate.
Well, you know, we are 75% quite old-fashioned on this show at times. Sometimes we surprise people.
Oh, yes, occasionally. That's all the fun of it, isn't it? If people don't expect it, then if something outrageous happens, they're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it happened on the Shy Life podcast.
Oh, yes. I completely understand how you feel, Martin. Yeah. I mean, some things can be said on the podcast and some things can be said off the podcast. And, you know, you don't have to share everything with everybody. But Tallulah, I think she'd be fine with it. I think she'd be kind of chuffed. I mean, she is your mother. You do have some of her DNA. So in a way, if somebody's saying that you're an attractive gentleman, they're also kind of saying that's thanks to your mother, partly.
Yeah, I guess so. I just don't want to think about it too much. Perhaps I'm overthinking it.
Perhaps you are. Well, have a think. You've got a week. If you want Tallulah there, then, you know, I mean, I think you should tell her you've won a prize for your looks or something. She doesn't have to come along and see you receive the prize. I know it's a funny thing. I mean, you know, when it happened, it must have been weird being Agneta from ABBA. I think she was the one who won the Revere of the Year award. They may both have done. I don't know. It's a long time ago, but it must have been kind of weird being considered for your looks when you've got such a beautiful voice. And, you know, but on the other hand, it must be kind of nice that people are saying nice things about you, although probably it's to the point where you wish they'd just shut up.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm not quite that famous, Paul, so I haven't quite got to the stage of being upset about it or fed up of hearing about it. I'm still at the, well, thank you very much sort of stage.
Oh, darling, yes, it's come out of the blue. And, yes, I think you should enjoy the moment, darling. I can tell you for one thing, I did win 1 or 2 awards back in the day, you know, beauty pageants. They were all the thing back in the 50s and 60s. And yes, I did win. I did win 1 or 2 beauty pageants, and I loved it. I had a little crown, I got to wear a beautiful frock, and all the other girls were, well, 1 or 2 of them were jealous, but most of them were just really supportive and lovely, you know. Sometimes you hear these stories where girls together can be quite bitchy to one another, but not in my experience. I didn't realise you'd won a beauty pageant, Bettina, my darling. Although I can perfectly understand it, I think you could still win one now. Oh, darling, August. Well, you know, it was a long time ago. It was even before I was acting. It was certainly before I met you, dear. But,
Well, I think it's been fun discussing all these things. Yeah, didn't we judge some sort of alien beauty pageant or something, years ago? Toppy Smelly was there. I can't remember the details.
Well, yes, I think you're right. There was something like that, wasn't there? Yes, these beauty pageants, they still happen out in space. But, I think you're right, Paul. It has been fun discussing these things. And I also think you should tell Tallulah. I think she'd be most excited.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will talk to her about it.
Yes, well, I think that would be a great idea, Martin. It would be lovely if we could all go together and see you win your award. An award is an award. You know, we can't pretend we're not attracted to one another. We can't pretend that, you know, there are aspects of our physical appearances that attract us. As long as you're not being exploited, as long as it's a positive experience and you're not upset and you're not offended, then I don't really see where the problem is. It's a personal thing. Somebody has said, Martin, we like something about you, and, you know, it may be strange to you or to other people, but we're going to give you a prize for it if you're happy to accept it. And you've said you'd accept it.
I have, yes, I have. And yes, I am flattered. You know what? If somebody wants to produce a 2023 Sniffy Martin calendar with a few tasteful photos.
Taken by me.
Or painted by me.
Yeah, whatever. Then anyway, somebody wanted to do a 2023 calendar, then I'll be perfectly up for it.
Oh, darling, who knows what opportunities might come from it. I mean, when I won the beauty pageant, I got to open hospitals and supermarkets and village fates. It was lovely. I really enjoyed it. Maybe you'll get to do the same thing, just on Venus.
That's quite possible. And I'll happily take you out there, Martin.
Well, it's been an interesting discussion, but I think we now should open the champagne and tuck into the goodies. And listeners, I think it's time for a Sutton Park clip maybe, or a quiz. When we come back, it'll be a few days later, and we'll be at the ceremony. And let's hope that Tallulah will be with us.
We'll see.
Oh, darling, you must invite her.
I will.
I'll come with you, darling. You know, just in case she has a wobble.
Well, she has been a bit, strange of late, you know.
Oh, darling, since the garden party. Yes, well, I'm sure I can talk her around if there's any problems, but I'm sure she'll be, you know, thrilled for you, darling. It might take her mind off for that, I hate to say dreadful day, because, well, you know, it wasn't all bad, but anyway. I thought it was a lovely party, except for the vampires and 1 or 2 other things.
Yeah, okay, well, listeners, you listen to a clip, and when we come back, it'll be time for Martin to get his prize.
I hope the catering's good on Venus.
Oh yes, Venus food is lovely. I think you'll enjoy it, Martin.
Yum, yum, yum. Let's get tucked into our little spread here and get the cork off these champagne bottles.
Yeah, good idea.
Have a listen to this, listeners.
Hello, it's me. Yes. Never mind. Oh, yes, I'm back at work. Only 1 more day left to the derby. Cam's busy working it out, of course. Yes, let's just hope he makes the right decision. Yes. Quite quiet here today, actually. Quite a few staff off. But, as you can see, I'm still working here, of course. No changes. And, well, I'm looking for other things, obviously. And, well... Oh, stop looking at me. You're making me feel guilty. You said, well... Yes, I know. I mean... In the olden days, yes, I'd have helped John, I'd have helped them. I've abandoned them, haven't I? Well, so be it. I mean, that's the way things are. I've got my own life to lead. I can't be... I mean, if I'm going to be promoted, if I'm going to get a new job, I can't involve myself. If the partner leaves me alone, I should do it a favour and leave it alone as well, and not interfere and just everyone else. I mean, maybe my time's over now. Stop making me feel guilty. I've got to find some stationery anyway. Hey, what's the... Hey, what's that doing in there? That was like that... Oh, that was the same sort of stuff that I found lying in the woods. I've gone and touched it again. Wonder what it is. It's definitely not stationery, is it? It was left in there, though, as if I should find it. What is it? Some sort of chemical. It goes back in there. I don't want to know. It's nothing to do with me. You hear? Nothing to do with me. Well, I have contacted them. I have arranged to meet for us. Not yet, well, there is other work that maybe you can do for me. I have to meet my partner. She is Carol. I will explain. Well, I hope you will explain. I do not understand any of these. So, the executives would speak to me, huh? Yes. Well, that is good. The things must be discussed with them. I am saddened that they will not make time to see me sooner, but yes. Well, what is it that I can do for you, Zanzibar? Explain to me, and I will see what I can do, and see how I can help. I say, how beautiful the French countryside is. How beautiful. Oh. Don't you love it, Crispin? What? Yeah. I'm just not in the mood, that's all. Oh, one bit of countryside looks like another to me. Could be Britain for all I know. Oh, I suppose so, yes. Well, I think I've done all the work I can on him. He's reanimated, he's just totally without personality. But, well, if I can take it back to Britain, I can sort of see if I can sort that out. But, anyway, because we'll all be going back anyway. What good news, isn't it, about Gungaf Marriage getting married? I've been asked to be best man. Not sure for which one. Valgard's the other one, but it's brilliant news. I can't wait. I'm a bit all excited. Not really. No, not really. Huh. Well, what's up with him? Surely you must understand, Tremaine. You don't think he'll be going as well, do you? I've said I will. I've said I will remain with him because obviously he needs company, and I don't know. What's his problem? What's his problem? It's our business. This spell has been put on him. He's hardly going to feel like he wants to go to the wedding, is he? You see, he feels that he was to blame for it. If he goes back to Britain, he thinks the curse might come into action again. Goodness knows what he might do. He might try and ruin the wedding. You know, not meaning to, but... Dear Tremaine. Oh, I just never thought. Oh, I see what you mean. No. He could be in trouble. He... Oh dear. Poor Crispin. Listen, Crispin, I'm sorry, old friend. I never thought about it like this. I've been thoughtless. Of course you won't want to go to the wedding. But I do. That's the thing. Of course I want to go. I can't. I love to go. I love to see Ron after Ramsey's married. I've got no interest in them, not really. Not in Betty and Lottie. I don't spell. From Zanzibar. Oh God, I just hope somebody will find out and the curse wears out. I don't think I could trust myself with them. It's almost as if as soon as I see them, it's like love. I don't feel that sort of thing, not usually. Not for ladies. Oh, of course I can't go. Unless I'm cured. How am I going to know I'm cured unless I go there and then it will all go wrong? No, you enjoy yourself. The king's going to stay with me. It'll be fine. Yes, absolutely. You go to me. You enjoy yourself. Yes. I hope you have luck with Inspector Mayhew and can reinsert his personality. Go on, you got ready. You must get ready. Yes. Right. Meanwhile, elsewhere.
All these woods look the same. I think we nearly at Paul's home. I think we travel from the park now to. I think this is the place he works. Warner. I don't want to get caught. And we might have to hide. Warner! Which way did he go?
I have never known such a person to get... He says his bandages, I just think he's lazy. Back in Camberley, obviously where Paul used to live, a little bit further to go to get to Woking. Hopefully I shall... I don't really want to talk to... Oh, there you come. Really want to talk to Paul himself, because it might, well, you know, cause problems. And I'd rather talk to somebody who knows him, and I'll find out where train is along the way, rather than directly. And I suppose I could always lie about why I want to see Camille. Oh, there's somebody coming. Oh no! Oh look who it is! Oh good! It's Hampton and John. Hello! Hey, Hannah! Hi guys, look! Guys, look who it is! Oh quick! What? What are they doing here? Oh dear. Maybe we've gone off course. This isn't Sutton Park, is it? Or dear. Meanwhile, elsewhere. I must return for the wedding preparations. Jay and Owen will act totally normally towards me. I must keep an eye out for Valgard. Anyone who could be suspicious. Yes. And Zanzibar. He probably does not know I live. He is elsewhere. Shall see. Oh, phew. Thank goodness we got away from her. Oh, at least she thinks that... Owen? Owen, what's wrong? Nothing? What are you saying about being afraid? Afraid of who? Just that witch woman. What's to be afraid of? Was she hypnotised? What? I don't understand. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Blimey. I thought he had the strength of personality. I told him, if you ever try to do anything like that again, focus on something else. It didn't work on me, but oh no, I think it worked this time. I think he nobbled him good and proper. Oh no.
It's so nice to be here today to receive this award. Never in my wildest dreams did I expect to be, winning this award in celebration of my pert derriere. But I would have been happy to have received one on my home planet. I'm quite surprised, but to be included in an award that is universal in a completely different part of the galaxy is, amazing. I'm just proud to be here, and I will do my best to share with you my my award-winning posterior. I'd just like to thank my mum, Tallulah, and my friends from the Shy Life podcast, Paul, the Shy Yeti, Cromitty, Yeti Uncle John, and Ick the Alien, not to mention Bettina Dupre and August Evans, and also Albert and Charlie Gurr and anyone else I've forgotten, any listeners, and any of the regular guests. Just want to thank you for putting up with my rear of the year. I hope I don't get it in the way. All right, thanks again, and thank you so much.
Oh, he was marvellous, wasn't he, Tallulah?
Oh, my darling. Yes, I thought he was marvellous. I thought he was wonderful.
What did you think? I mean, when he told you he'd won the award.
Oh, my darling, I was very pleased. Very pleased for him. Very nice. It's very nice to be noticed. Talents come in all shapes and sizes, and our appearances, they change over the years. And so, he's being celebrated now, but one day his pert derriere will be less pert, and he won't be getting any prizes. So it's good to get them now whilst he can.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, Tallulah.
Anyway, I gotta go and get myself a drink. I'll see you later. I need to mingle.
Oh gosh, fine. Fine. You think I should go with her, Paul? She's much more confident than usual. Yeah, here she is. Anyway, she just does seem a bit more like her old self. Well, yes, I think so. Except, more confident. Well, I guess the music school will be partly responsible for that. But
hi guys. What did you think? Did I say the right things?
You did say the right things. You were very funny, very good. Congratulations. Oh, let me see the award. Oh, how nice.
Oh, hello guys. Sorry, I got chatting with an old friend. I didn't expect him to be here.
Oh, hi Ick. Yes.
Oh, drat, I forgot to thank Uck. I'm sorry, I hope you won't be offended.
No. I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, what a lovely award. How nice.
Yes. Looks like a big bum to me. Yes, Yeti Uncle John. But it's it's still a nice shapely award.
I'm very pleased with it. Should put it on my mantelpiece.
Yes, so you should. Well, listeners, I suppose we'd better say goodbye. I think that's what we've got time for.
Already?
Well, we've got to celebrate your success.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I better go see how Mum is. How did she seem to you?
Quite confident, quite blunt in a way that I couldn't really fault.
Why? What did she say?
Well, she kind of said you won the award because it happens now, because you look like what you do now, but in 20 years' time, you won't look like that now. So it's good to have the success whilst it's available. Did she say that? She kind of said something like that, Paul. Not quite right. Yes, yeah, well,
Oh, I guess she's not wrong. I'm not going to be rear of the year forever.
No, you're not. Okay. Right, well, listeners, that's all we've got time for. We're going to enjoy the party, and we hope you've enjoyed this episode. Next time we see you, we've got plenty of episodes in store, so hopefully all will be well. And you take care, and join us again soon. All right, bye-bye for now. Say goodbye, guys. Oh, goodbye, guys. Oh, yes, goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, listeners.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Bye now. oh dear, Paul. I'm glad we're home. It's been a long weekend. But fun. It was nice to see Martin being celebrated. Not a circumstance I expect he ever expected to find himself in, but not an unpleasant one. And, these things, what's the harm in celebrating someone for their appearance? As Tallulah said, you won't have it forever. No, absolutely not. Oh, here's the phone. Oh dear, I'll let you take that. All right. Hello, Paul the Spaghetti.
Hello, darling. It's me, Bettina. Oh, I'm so sorry I couldn't make the awards ceremony.
Oh, that's okay.
How did it go?
Oh, yeah, it was great. Martin gave a little speech, and it was really funny, and he took his award. Nice award, very shapely. I think you'd like it.
Well, I'm sure I would. And how was Tallulah?
Yeah. She was not quite like her usual self, but not as bad as she has been.
Oh, darling. I really hope she gets back to her old self.
Yeah, perhaps she won't. A lot of the stuff that's gone on at the music school, it's helped him, increase her confidence. So although she had a bit of a setback after what went on at the garden party, perhaps she's bounced back stronger and more sort of, business savvy, a bit tougher than she used to be.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, I do love her. I hate to think that, the events of that party had changed her for the worse.
No, I'm sure that's not the case. I can hear the theme music. Well, is there anything else you needed?
No, darling, just wanted to find out how you got on.
Well, we've only just got back, so but it's been fun. It was fun. But we'll tell you more, I'm sure, when we all next meet up.
Yes, darling. Oh, I'm so glad it went fine. Yes, I must speak to Martin. All right. Hello, listeners.
Listeners say hi.
Oh, good. Oh, dear.
I gotta go now. Bye.
I want to go with you.
Gotta go. Bye.
Goodbye.
It's been good, but yeah, definitely time to come home now.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find more shows over at pride48.com.
What's going on now? Oh, it's the Shy Life podcast.
Let's go.
I have a voice. I have a voice.
You have a voice.
You have a voice. We have a voice.
We have a voice.
Unique voices in podcasting.
UnivazPods.net.
How you doing, Martin?
I'm all right. Yeah, all settled back now.
How's your mum?
Yeah, she's been polishing my award.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I think she's going to polish it. Next time you see it, it's going to be tiny. She's just buffing away at it.
Oh, is she now? Well, there's nothing wrong with a good buffing now and again.
Yeah. Do you think she's okay, Paul?
Well, she seemed very confident talking to people she didn't know. She was very sort of level-headed about your success. Not negative, mostly positive, I'd say.
Yeah, I think she has been positive. Yeah, I wonder if this new sort of more tougher image, this new, sort of came out of that whole business at the party. I wonder if, she's going to kind of, we're not going to have quite the same Tallulah in the future, but perhaps it'll settle down a bit.
Well, yes, I hope so, because she was quite, she was beyond blunt a month or so back, wasn't she, when we all met up? Yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine.
I hope so, Paul.
But, I guess keep an eye on her and let us know, and I don't know, I'm sure there are specialists who can help, but...
Yeah, it's whether she will go or think she has a problem.
Yes, of course. But Anyway, let's not think of the negative. Your Rear of the Year for the next 12 months.
Up in space.
Up in space, yes, up in space. So I guess your rear doesn't carry the same, celebrity, for want of a better word. Down on Earth, no, it doesn't. But up in space, wow.
Up in space, my rear is award-winning. It's noticed. It's photographed. It's held in high esteem.
Yeah, well, I make sure you go up into space as often as possible.
Well, I will be, Paul, because I've got things to attend. I've got functional dinners. I've got to. I've got to. Keep my face in the picture.
Your face, or
my rear, and well, I don't know.
Well, just don't let anybody take advantage of you. Enjoy this. It's something they do up in space. Even though it's perhaps fallen out of fashion down on Earth, there's no reason that if you're in control, you can't have fun.
Yes, Paul, yes. I will, yes. Oh, golly. Still can't believe it.
I know, it's good. Bettina called me. I told her about the award, the statue. She wants to come and see it.
Well, if there's anything left, if Mum doesn't buff it to glory.
Yes, well, just make sure that, they don't get carried away.
Must be how some of them Chippendales feel. There's Magic Mike people dancing around on the stage.
Possibly, I wouldn't know, but, possibly. Say, just don't let it go to your...
My bum?
Yes, or your head, or anything. Anyway, that's enough. We're finishing the episode.
Right, Paul. Enough about my bottom.
Yes, quite enough about your bottom. Thank you very much, Martin. It's been very nice to speak to you.
Yes. I'll go now, shall I?
I think you ought. All right, listeners, we've got to go. Bye for now. Say goodbye, Martin.
Goodbye from me and my award-winning derriere.
Yes, 3 cheers for your award-winning derriere. Okay, bye-bye now, listeners. Bye-bye.
Bye, listeners. Bye now.
I like his little poems. Okay, back up, everybody. Nothing to see here. It's just another episode of the Shy Life Podcast.
If that slime ball alien lays a slimy tentacle on me, I'm gonna have a fit. That's what. Yeah.
Oh, I think that was a wonderful episode, don't you, Toppy? I sure do. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
594.
Okay, let's get this shoe on the road.
594. 594. I say that twice, you see, just to get it right.
Marvellous, Paul.